This is the second part of the kitchen video. This is we are wood grain.
By a gel stain, and you know, with another stain and a little of linseed oil, not linseed oil, yeah, linseed oil. And the secret is on you know, you apply it, and you gotta let it sit the right amount of time before you come and you leave the wood pattern. Ideally, you come back later and you put a coat of clear amber. We'll see how you. And it's Christmas Day. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Underage drinking. Learn more at parentsempowered.org.
When doing a window or a door, you always want to do the inner areas first, then the outer edges and the face of it last. Last thing you do are the faces, otherwise when you do this here, you smear here, vice versa.
Which is why that piece has come to be called the Ghost Trio. The trio in D major, the Opus 70 Trio by Beethoven. That concert was 2 weeks ago.
You apply the glazing or wood graining mix. In this case, I'm using a gel stain slightly modified with the Stain and Seal, which is a little lighter color. It makes it a little thinner, and it acts as a drying agent, so it dries a little quicker. And besides, it gets the color closer to what I like. Before gel stains, I used to use a mix of 1/3 polyurethane, 1/3 linseed oil, and 1/3 of whatever the stain color I wanted. Sometimes I would combine several stains to get you know, the color of the wood that was desired. Sometimes matching existing wood. It's kind of fun. When matching wood, you look for the lighter color of the wood. You know, underneath the stain, you might even need to like scrape a little bit of the stain finish that he has on, and you find the lightest color of the wood itself, the back of the door, the back of a drawer, and then you mix your base paint that color. You know, you prep as if you're going to paint, and then you put a coat of the base color, which works best with a satin beige, a satin base, the satin being the finish that's not super shiny and slick, and it's not either also flat. After you apply your top coat, your glazing compound, I like to take the brush and create a little better graining. You know, you leave it for a couple minutes or so until it starts setting a little bit, drying up a little bit. So you know that the graining stays. I mean, where you drag your brush, which by the way, they have these brushes that have a very long bristle. They call them draggers. That it's great for that. You can get a real nice finish. For what I'm doing here, my regular brush works just fine. So you do a little tapping, a little turning around. Just be free. Don't be afraid. Or you can create knots, you can do all sorts of fun stuff with this. One thing that you do want, it's good ventilation. I got a fan going on the other room, blowing air here from the outside, window open, because these chemicals aren't very good for you, basically. And at night I put an ozonizer on that it helps too, you know, of course. Here we have a little problem. This is plexiglass and it's been painted, so I can't really use the stripper to clean the glass, so I'm gonna have to dry scrape it with the razor blade and hopefully won't scratch the plexiglass too badly. So, but that's what you get when you have people that don't know what they're doing painting. They get paint all over and it causes all this trouble. I mean, I had to do a lot of prep here that normally wouldn't have been necessary if it had been done before by a professional and not by, you know, I don't know who did this, but they did an awful, terrible job. Do the artist brush. Do the insides first. It goes around the glass. When you're doing the bottom of something like this, where the glass, in this case, the plexiglass, joins the wood, you actually do want to get a little of the material onto the glass, or plexiglass in this case. That way you create a seal, just on the, mostly on the bottom. The sides, it's, you know, you just do as it is.
What they say is evidence of government repression.
Well, almost done. Just a little touch up, some more clean up, and we'll have it. All the walls been patched, painted. Those cheaper cabinets, I just painted them. The old stuff I wood grained. Here's a good example of the wood graining here. As you can see, you know, I stripped all the hardware, and well, I got a kitchen again. Tomorrow I'll be able to have breakfast.